Hey guys, I'm back, and what I have for you today, it was one of the coolest kids shows around, and they made collectible figures for them, and it's by a brand called Loyal Subjects, and they are the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers blind box figures, and they are sweet. Like, I already bought some of the blind boxes, and I have all the characters, except for like one. I'm missing Rita, and I'm gonna get her soon, hopefully. But in the meantime, I have everybody else, and I wanted to show you guys what they are exactly. So they're these little figures like this, but this is Goldar, and I mean, they look cool. I mean, do they not? Like, they have full articulation, you can turn them, you can move their arms, they can grab weapons. I mean, they're just really cool figures. So this is Goldar, and they're expensive. They're like $12.99, $13.99 a box, but they're really cool figures. And even if you don't want to get the blind boxes, you can get them on eBay. Like, people sell like extras that they have on eBay for like $10, $8 to $10, so with free shipping sometimes. So you could always do that. But I'm happy with these figures, and they're really cool. So first, you guys saw Goldar. He's a really cool figure. I like what they did with the detail. I think his face is a little big, but I'm not complaining because he looks really cool. Up next, I have the yellow and the pink ranger, both of the girls. And again, these figures are really sweet, and the helmets too. I'll show you real quick. With her, the helmets actually come off, and it shows the actual character. And they have detachable ponytails, and I have the ponytails up because I just always have them displayed with the helmets. And the ponytails you can actually put back on their head. So, you know, if you didn't want them displayed with the helmet, you could always put the ponytail on them, and it still look really cool. And all you do to get the helmet back on is it has these little prongs, and you just push them in. Like that. And now our helmet's back on. And it looks like, you know, it comes like that. And they all come with their weapons. They come with their weapons, and they come with their ranger guns. And I don't use them, like, displaying with the guns, because like her, like, she has to use both hands for her little daggers. So I like to keep the guns just to the side. Like, I don't even use them with my fingers. I just use their specific weapon, like, cater to them. So up next, I'm going to do each guy separate because there's 4 guys to do. This is the Green Ranger, and I think the Green Ranger is one of the best looking ones that you can get. He's really green, and I love the fact that they have both of his weapons that you can have, and I love the gold that they did on his chest. They did a really good job with the Green Ranger Tommy. Next, they have Jason. This is the Red Ranger Jason. It's not Rocky. Rocky comes, I think, in the middle of season 2. Rocky joins and Jason leaves. So this is Jason, Red Ranger. And I think the Red Ranger looks really good too. They have his sword, and that's what he comes with. The mystery one that's like a 1 in 96 chance to get is the Super Red Ranger, and he basically just has the gold shoulder armor chest plate on his shoulders, and he's the hardest one to find though. Next is the Blue Ranger. I think the Blue Ranger looks cool. He's a little blue, like, I think he's just a little tad dark blue, but you know, he still looks really cool, like, especially with his spear. You know, he looks like he's a really nice figure. So I'm glad that, you know, all these figures turned out well. They all look really great. Now the next figures I'm going to show you guys are exclusives. One of them is like a 1 in 24th chance to get in the blind box, and I was lucky to get him, because if I didn't get him, my Ranger set wouldn't be complete with all the main characters. That's what I mean. Not the different Tommies, but like the different colored Rangers. He's a 1 in 24th chance to get, and he's currently in the making of this video. He's not on eBay anywhere. Like, you cannot find him on eBay. And when he does go on eBay, he goes up to like 70, 80 bucks to get, because he's so hard to find. And I'm glad I got him in the box. And it is Zach, the Black Ranger, and they did an excellent job with him. His axe looks amazing. And I just love the way, like, I've always liked the Black Ranger. I think he has one of the coolest costumes of all the Rangers. Like the Mastodon helmet, because he represents the Mastodon. The only thing I wish about these characters is they would have put like their chest emblem on there, like have the emblem on their chest and what like they represented, like Jason's the Tyrannosaurus and Billy's the Triceratops. I wish they would have done that, but they're still really cool figures nonetheless. So I'm really glad. I was lucky I got him. But next, what I got for you guys is Lord Zedd and the White Ranger. Lord Zedd's easy to get. You can get him in any blind box. He's a regular chance. But the White Ranger is a 1 in 48th chance if you got the blind box. Now, I just went ahead and got the San Diego Comic-Con version from Hot Topic, because they have it online still. So if you want to get it, go ahead and grab it. I would, because these figures are sweet. I'm about to show you guys what they look like, but it is the White Ranger and Lord Zedd, and they're metallic instead of regular. And I think the metallic versions look even better than the regular, because Lord Zedd looks even more like muscular, and like you can see his muscles, like tendons and stuff, more defined. And the metallic on the White Ranger, the gold is metallic now, so it looks more of a gold. They just both look like better figures, and this is them. And I'm glad I picked it up, because I'm not the kind of collector who cares if they're like, those are regular paint and these are metallic. I just want the characters. So even though these are metallic, I got the characters. I'm happy. So all I need is Rita, and I'll have the whole set complete. So I am gonna go ahead and open these up. I think I already opened up the tape on one side of these. Yep. And I'm gonna show you guys what they look like. So let's open them up. Being really careful. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the White Ranger first. This is his helmet, and they did a really nice job with the gold. Like, the gold is really metallic. You guys can see, I don't know if you can, but they did a really nice job with the metallic. Even his hair is metallic. I'm not going to put the ponytail on, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the helmet on him, because that's how I display him anyway. I just got him, so I don't want to mess up these holes that the helmet goes in. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there is the White Ranger. That is him. And if you guys can see, he's very gold. Like, the gold on him stands out well. And I'm glad the way he turned out. And he's got his trusty sword, Saba. And I'm going to stick that on his hand. Now, the weapons can be a little hard to stick on him. But you just got to kind of push them in there, and they'll stick. But otherwise, they're not that hard to get on. Let's see if I can get Saba. Yeah. So, Saba's probably the hardest weapon I've had to get on. And since they have full articulation, I can kind of turn it sideways to display him like that. And that's Saba and the White Ranger. And I'm glad I got him, because now I have both versions of Tommy. And personally, I like the White Ranger better. I've always have. I think everybody has anyway. Next, the last figure is Lord Zedd. I'm going to go ahead and put this ponytail behind me. And this is the metallic Lord Zedd. If you guys can see, he is very metallic. You can see his like tendons and everything really well on his body. I'm going to go ahead and put his, let's see if I can put this on his arms. Now, I will say the Rangers have smaller hands compared to like Lord Zedd and Goldar. So Zedd and Goldar are like really easy to get their weapons in their hands. But for Zedd, or for the Rangers, it's kind of a bit of a task. But once you get it in, it's not going to. Zedd is having a little problem too. Okay, I'll get it in later, but this is his staff, and that's Lord Zedd. And now the only figure I'm missing is Rita. So I will get Rita soon, and then I'll have the whole Power Ranger set. But that's what these figures are, guys. Loyal subjects, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. If you haven't had any of them, I suggest you go pick them up because they're sweet figures and you won't be disappointed. So that's it for this video, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Give me a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.